Happy Tuesday, everyone. It's time for my daddy's podcast.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Lessons for Success show. I'm your host, Adam Wardlaw, a middle school science teacher and a high school football coach here in the state of South Carolina. Thank you again to everyone who supported the show in our first batch of lessons. By the end of Season 1, Lessons for Success have been heard in 10 countries worldwide and 36 states here in America. Hopefully you all gained some valuable insight from the guests we had. I decided to take the show in a new direction, and I'll begin doing short daily episodes to mimic what I'm doing with my students in the classroom, and I hope you'll make these episodes a part of your daily routine. Monday episodes will feature motivational pieces intended to help pump you guys up mentally for the week ahead. Tuesday episodes will feature practical advice for a variety of topics in order to help you guys function more efficiently. Wednesday episodes will feature wise words from a variety of sources, including movies and songs. On Thursdays, we'll look back in the history books at important events and talk about the lessons we can draw from them. And on Fridays, the show will feature feel-good stories intended to send you off into the weekend on a high note. Keep up with the show on social media at L4S Show or use the hashtag L4S Show. That's the number 4. And before I forget, you can support the show by giving a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. Now let's start the show. Welcome back, everybody, to a Christmas edition of Tuesday Tips here on the Lessons for Success Show podcast. Today's tips are intended to help you avoid the holiday weight gain during the Christmas season. I realize many of the show's listeners are from outside the United States and may be unfamiliar with some of the effects of the holiday season. You see, while Christmas is a wonderful time of the year here in America, all the holiday treats and sweets can lead to some unwanted pounds. I did some research, and in one study they found that the average American will consume nearly 6,000 more calories on Christmas Day, nearly 3 times the average daily calorie intake. There are also many parties at schools and businesses where there are plenty of snacks to partake in. Another study found that in Western societies, the average person will gain 1 pound during the month of December. This may not seem like a big deal, but many people never shed this holiday weight. So how can you avoid the holiday weight gain? I did some research, and here are a few tips you can implement. Number 1, be active with your family or friends. Take some of this time off and spend it with family and friends doing some exercise you may not normally have time for. Go for a walk as a family. Meet up at the gym with a friend. Make it a point that you will try not to be sedentary during the holidays. Number 2, snack wisely. This one always gets me. Once I start snacking, I can quickly get out of hand with my selection of treats. If you're at an office party or family gathering, look over the desserts. Think about which one you really want to try instead of filling a plate with all the options. I promise no one's feelings will get hurt. And finally, number 3, weigh yourself regularly. It can be easy to put on the pounds if you remain unaware of your weight during the holiday season. Every other day, step on the scale and monitor your weight. The more aware and reminded you are of your weight, the more likely you are to make smarter decisions about your food choices during the day. So there you have it, everybody. 3 ways in which you can both enjoy the positives of the holiday season while also avoid one of the biggest drawbacks of the holidays. What'd y'all think? Let me know by reaching out to the show on social media. Merry Christmas, everyone, and see you guys next time on the Lessons for Success Show podcast. Well, guys, that's it for this episode of Lessons for Success. Don't forget to reach out to the show on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at L4S Show. Again, that's the number 4. Feel free to share your thoughts on this episode. All the episodes are available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts or anywhere else podcasts can be found. So be sure to like, subscribe, and rate. Thank you again for listening to the Lessons for Success Show podcast.